Hey guys, I wanted to do one final CES video. I mean, this event just was insane. Like I said, it blew every expectation I possibly could have had over any sort of event. The size, the magnitude, the scope. I did a bunch of other videos on the Sony thing, on just final thoughts of the tour. Over here, you could see the remnants of a video of me actually opening up some of the cool loot that I got. But I wanted to wrap up this video series of CES by talking about something I actually invested in. Believe it or not, it's something actually I thought was really, really cool. And we're going to jump over and take a look at it now. It's actually been winning kind of some of those like best in show or whatever. And it is called the Aurzen Zip. And what is it? Well, it looks like a Game Boy Advance SP. And honestly, like, that was nostalgia in of itself. And I wonder if the guy who designed it, like, honestly had that in his mind. Because I instantly saw, I was like, oh, Game Boy, I want it. But, okay, really, I didn't buy it because it looked like a Game Boy. What is it? It is a portable pocket projector, okay? So, right now, when I want to watch something in the house, if I am walking around, let's say I'm brushing my teeth in the morning, let's say I'm taking a shower, let's say I'm going to the bathroom, or I'm trying to get my steps in for the day, right? I'm on this pretty rigorous 10,000 steps a day kick. What do? I'm usually walking around holding my cell phone in front of my face, or I'm propping my cell phone up against the mirror in the bathroom to take a shower or to brush my teeth, or I'm leaving my phone somewhere nearby where I could watch it when I'm doing dishes, whatever, okay? The problem is it's a small screen. So I have an iPad now. Okay, got it. Now I carry around an iPad. Still, it's kind of the same issue. I got the iPad. I'm walking around. I'm setting up the iPad against things. And it works okay. You know, I'm not saying an iPad for close distance is fine. But I saw this and I was like, hey, for my use case, I can't speak for any of y'all, but for my use case, I named like 60 things I instantly wanted to do with this. How it works is you basically take any mobile device. I'm an iPhone guy. My wife has an Android. We tried them on both. They work just fine. And what you do is you basically screen mirror. It instantly pops up and it's got the name of the device, and you mirror your screen to it and you're done. Now everything you see on your screen is now sent to the projector. The projector has a little Bluetooth speaker in it. It's not the best quality, but it's okay. And it now plays the sound of what you're watching. It's wireless. It works about, I don't know the distance, if they gave a distance. Let's see if there's a little promo video here. I don't know if they talk about the distance or not. But the idea is that you're able to project quickly. It's got a mag mount, which means you could pretty much set it up anywhere you could set a mag lock to. It's 720p, which, okay, I mean, I'm not going to say it's 4K quality. I think for what I'm going to be using for it, that's fine. Right there is one of the biggest things that I'm excited for, the ability to mount it basically in shine down, to trace or to do drawing tutorials, or to do something where I am trying to create something with an image next to it. A user manual, a Lego set, a design, video games, anything where I could like look at something where I have my thing next to it and I'm watching something. And I love that idea. It's got an 1.5-hour battery. Obviously, if you believe it plugged in, it's got an infinite battery. They sell a bunch of accessories, which we can go through in a minute here. Which I did buy one of the accessories. I didn't buy all of them. It has auto keystone correction on the horizontals, not vertical, because they assume you're going to basically square it up against anything. So you're not going to, if it looks crooked, just move the whole device, right? So it squares up. They're selling it as something for, to be able to watch a movie, to be quick, to be recreational, and just easy to use. And I love it. I instantly fell in love with this product. I backed it. You could see there I did buy more than just the thing. We'll get into it in a second. So it's by a company who has made other projector technology. Their whole booth at CES was basically designed around different types of projectors. And a lot of people talk about like a portable projector, you're still talking about something that needs to be plugged in. You're still talking about something that's got a pretty decent exhaust with it that is going to kind of heat up a room. It's going to require multiple connections, obviously your power connection and your input, sometimes sound if you want to sync stuff up, maybe not. That's what this company does. And even the mobile ones that I've seen this company and other ones do, they're still like laptop-esque size. I wanted something truly portable. I didn't even know I wanted this, but when I saw it, I instantly was like, oh my God, this is something that's truly portable. I need it in my life. Okay. So if you're interested, I'm going to post a link to below with the Kickstarter. They gave me a code. They gave everybody a code. If you use mine, I get money. If you don't, I don't get money. I'm not doing this video to make money. I'm doing this video because I really genuinely think this is cool technology. And it was something dumb luck that I bought like instantly. We went over, we literally ran like running to the Sony booth because we wanted to do the Last of Us experience. I have a separate video on that. You can go check out my thoughts on that as soon as we got out. We leave that booth. We walk out the back of Sony. These guys are there. And on top of that, they had a promotion going on at the time. If you are one of the first 100 people to Kickstarter, they'll drop the MSRP of $400 to $200, half off. I was number 53 in case you were wondering. I was very, very excited. Obviously, that deal is gone. They've already sold that out. They are still offering it cheaper through the Kickstarter. They've already met their goals. They're already onto stretch goals. This thing already exists. I held it. I played with it. I wanted to steal it. I visited their booth 3 or 4 times because I kept thinking of different questions of different use cases. And every time I went and asked them about it, they said yes. And then they showed it to me because they already had it ready. But their booth wasn't really designed for gaming, as it was more for just kind of like showing off projector tech. So I asked them questions about the Nintendo Switch, and I asked them questions about the PlayStation Portal, and I asked them questions about drawing and tracing, and they had that answer. So that I got to give the guys credit. They saw me coming and they're like, what next? I was like one of those guys, but it was very, very cool. It's super tiny. The size here, you can see a picture. It is basically the size of like a quarter. Make this a little bit bigger so you could see. It's basically the size of a quarter. It's little portable device. The way it folds, it's kind of got its own built-in base. So you can basically, it's kind of like a Z shape where you can adjust it however you want. With that magnetic mount on the bottom, they were showing basically mounted to a wall aiming down. So you could have like your iPad open, you could be tracing on the projected image. You could also have it mounted sideways. So they had an example of a makeup, like a woman putting makeup on. So she had, they had a mirror set up with like her vanity, and then off to the side, they were projecting a tutorial on how to do makeup. I think there's a zillion use cases for this. Now, my biggest problem, honestly, my biggest problem is my upstairs has no free walls. I've completely packed this thing up wall to wall with stuff. But I didn't put anything on the ceiling yet. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking about like, how cool would it be to be able to have more screens, more stuff going? I need more in my life. When we go on a cruise and you can't connect your console to the room TV, well, you can use this now. And you're probably saying, wait a minute, I thought you just said it was Bluetooth only because it utilized the built-in Apple or the Android screen duplication feature. And that's true, it does. But there are also some accessories for it. I don't know if it's on this page or not. But they do sell an HDMI dongle. What the HDMI dongle does is you plug it in and it instantly connects to this and it works. Again, it's 720p, so you're not going to get 4K OLED, all this fancy stuff, right? But if you had your Switch with you and you had your little case, you could plug it in and you could broadcast that anywhere. If you had your laptop with you and you want to do a quick presentation, you could plug it in and broadcast that anywhere, on any wall, any surface, in the toilet, on the floor, on the ceiling, in your car, on the roof. If you go camping, you could put it on the side of a building. So when we're going to go for my birthday, We're going to go to Disney this year. We're going to go to the Wilderness Cabin. Got a giant, giant hotel. It's like a separate cabin. We're going to go sit outside and we're going to watch a movie. And I'm just really excited about it. That just sounds really, really cool. So they sell that. They also sell this, the puck, which they're calling the Mag Play. It's a dual-sided. One side's a suction cup. The other side's a magnet strong enough. Any magnet will work. As a matter of fact, the guy that was there, I don't want to give his name out in case like his boss watches and he gets in trouble. He's like, you know what, dude? I wouldn't recommend buying this. There are cheaper solutions online. You just need a magnet. It's so lightweight, any magnet will hold it up. But they do sell an official magnetized mount that's a suction cup, but any mag system will work. They also sell a new tripod for it that they're calling the Power Play. The tripod has a built-in battery as well, which will double as charging the device, which will give you 3 hours of runtime as opposed to an hour and a half. If you have a tripod like I do over here or any other tripod in your own home, you don't necessarily need theirs. You just need to buy a long enough cable to plug it in. Most places that you're going to be using this will most likely have a cable nearby somewhere. But if you want a more clean solution, you may want to look into this product as well. And then they're kind of going to fold it all into an app that they have. You can use the app if you want or not. The thing just works. That's the charm of it. You just turn it on, you sync to it, and you're off to the races. There's not really a lot of configuration that's involved. Like I said, it does the auto keystone automatically for you. You don't have to worry about that. But you could just kind of wiggle it around and find what works best for you and enjoy it. I mean, look at these dimensions. This thing is not even 10 ounces big. Not even 10 ounces big. 3 inches by 3 inches by an inch with USB-C connector, 720p, Bluetooth 5.4, supports Android, Windows, iOS, Mac, 100 lumen brightness. It has the app if you want it or not. You don't need the app. And you can see some of the comparisons to some of the other stuff. What's in the box. You'll notice there's no carrying case in the box. Something that pissed me off a little bit. I didn't realize this until after I backed it. The carrying case is actually a stretch goal, believe it or not. It seems kind of silly, but they're actually not including a case at launch unless they reach their goal. I've been watching, right now they're announcing the $200,000 first incentive that will include said carrying case. I would personally like to say, I think I'm very responsible for this because I went and bitched to everybody who worked there. Despite the fact I went back like 4 times, I got a bunch of water, I got food, I got bags, I got pens. I cleaned up on these guys too. But I kept saying, why are you guys not giving us a carrying case? And the last day I was there, one of the guys who was talking to me is like, you know what? You're going to be happy because we talked like kind of as a company and we have some stuff that we're so happy with. The reception has been so positive. This was one of like the CES, like I said, best in show. It was on a separate display. It was really all over the news there at least. He goes, we're going to give a carrying case. And I just like to say, if you decide to back this, you're welcome because I feel pretty confident I had a lot to do with this. I don't know what the $400,000 or the $600,000 mystery gift are. No idea. TBD. We will probably find out though, because this thing is really ramping up. They do have a couple different bundles you could look into. Like I said, the MSRP, it's going to be $400 when it launches. They're doing the Kickstarter thing where you get a little discount. I think I'm going to get the titanium gold. I really was initially like in love with the black one, but the more and more I look at the titanium gold, I like it. And then here's the wireless dongle that I picked up, the stand, and then the case if you want it. If not, don't. It is, you could see a little history here of some of the versions they've had and the fact that it's being built. Like you could see it, you could hold it. I need it. I need it in my life. There's videos of other people who have it. Why does this woman have it and I don't? Why does this guy have it and I don't? I think that's crap. I don't know. I should have it. I want this. When I get this, I guarantee you will see me using this in creative ways. It will be my backdrop. It will be, I have a lot of fun ideas with this thing. I'm very, very, very excited to get into it and to check it out. But what I was saying about the backing part of it, can I see the total? How much has been backed? Yeah, I mean, like I said, every time I come to this site. So when I went to CES, they were still looking for original backers, right? And the goal was to just get enough units to sell. And I want to say when I bought in, I want to say it was like $90,000 maybe. Well, they're up to 180. I guarantee you by the time this video goes live, this number's old. I guarantee you. The $200,000 goal will absolutely be met. Will the other goals be met? I don't know. Partially, I'm doing this video selfishly because I don't care about the $5 or 5% or whatever. I get some kickback if you use my link. I don't care about that. I mean, you want to give me money, great. I really want all the other stuff. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It could be junk. It could be like a sticker set. But I feel like this is something that's really special. And this was the single most impressive piece of technology that I saw at CES. And this was the one thing, like I said, my wife and I went back to the booth every single day. This is definitely something that appeals to me from a gaming perspective, from a mobile gaming perspective, from a technology perspective, the fact that it just works, the fact that I like to draw, the creative ways that I look around my house. And I remember those dopey Apple visual headset things. Oh God, they went out of business. But you remember those things? You would put that giant goggle on and it was like the Apple VR. This is kind of like poor man's VR in the sense that like any empty wall you see or any empty surface you see is now a projector. And I'm sitting here looking at you. I'm like, there's a little gap between my Diablo photo and my window, my curtain. I'm like, you know what? I could put a little mini projector there, put a screen there. I could stream the UFC fight. I could stream sports, YouTube videos, whatever I want. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So good job, Aurzen. You got me hooked. I'm in. I can't wait to see this thing. I will absolutely do a video when I get it. We'll talk more about it then. I think they said it was coming out like March or April. I hope it does. My birthday's the end of June, and I really, really want to take this to the cabins and to be able to project a movie on the side of the cabin. So that is my hope. That is my goal. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.